Oh shit! Wow, Kendra, I'll be just like everybody else. My first time calling, I didn't even expect you to pick me. I just jumped on the show, but hey, I'm here.
All right, what's your name,
My
baby?
name is Antoine Duncan.
Antoine, where you calling me from, baby?
I'm in Detroit right now, but I stay
Detroit.
in.
Where do you live?
I live in Cleveland right now, but I live in Cleveland, but I'm in Detroit right now.
What's in Detroit?
My family and friends
Okay.
came down
So, Antoine, how old are you?
here. I'm 35.
35. You have any children?
Yes, I do.
How many kids?
I have a boy and girl. I have two. My son is 9, and my daughter is 6.
Both by the same woman?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, why y'all not together? Even though your kids are a little bit older.
Things happen. I ain't want to have a lot of kids. She shocked me with the first baby, and I really wasn't ready for it. But
She shocked you? How she shocked you? You had to have sex with her,
I
right?
mean, yeah, we had sex and all, but I wasn't ready for no baby. So she.
You had sex with her without a condom?
Yes, I did.
Did you, not to be too graphic, but did you ejaculate inside of her?
I mean, yeah, I did, but she was on birth control at the time. So, it's like a little backstory behind it. The birth control came up missing. Once the birth control came up missing, she became pregnant. So she had my first boy. And, and then the second one came along. So, but I have 2 of them.
Oh, okay. 2 sons. What's your zodiac sign, Antoine?
I'm Capricorn, January 6th.
And what do you do for a living, love?
I work at Amazon, and I also do home remodeling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazon and home remodeling.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you never been married, right?
No, I haven't.
All right, so let's do it. Antoine, Cleveland.
And I look a little rough, y'all. I mean, I ain't the handsome man on here right now. I'm looking rough. No haircut or nothing. I do got good hair, though.
Got good hair. That's all that matters. Got good hair. 35, Capricorn, 2 kids, 9 and 6 by the same woman. He works for Amazon and home remodeling. What kind of woman are you looking for, Antoine?
Oh, man. Just someone that's down to earth, know how to communicate. It's so hard communicating with people these days. You ask them questions and they think like, they go shy when you start asking women questions. I don't know what's going on.
Give me an example.
Like, you trying to get to know someone. So if I asking you some questions and I'm trying to get to know you, I expect for you to respond and let me know what's going on. And females get to acting like you asking them questions for some other reasons or something like that.
Well, give me just a real life example that happened. You asked what question and the female didn't want to answer.
I mean, you ask a woman question and that you asking a lot of questions, type of things, type stuff. Like they be like, damn, you asking awfully a lot of questions, and I'm trying to figure out, like, I'm trying to get to know you, so I'm supposed to ask you some questions just to get to know you, though, honestly. So, and it's like when you start asking the female questions, she don't want to answer the questions or thinking I'm being too much into her business or something like that.
Okay, got you. So you want a female that is comfortable with answering questions because you're just trying to get to know her.
Someone that knows how to have a conversation. It's hard to find people that know how to communicate. Someone that know how to have a conversation. Someone without no baggage. Like I've been single for 2 years. I'm coming with no baggage. I'm co-parenting very good with my baby mama. We don't have nothing extra. If it ain't about the kids, we don't have nothing extra to talk about. She's married, so I'm not trying to fuck with her or nothing like that. I'm looking for a genuinely a good woman, that's ready to get to know a good man, and I think I consider myself a good man. I work, I'm down to earth, I'm fun to be around, have a great personality, I have a great sense of humor. I don't do drama, I don't make a lot of money. I can say that. You say 60,000 a year, a lot of money. I'm be honest, that ain't no lot of money to me. You know, I don't sell drugs no more. I'm be honest with you. I used to sell drugs. I stopped selling drugs 3 years ago, and I went and picked up me a 9 to 5. So for the last 3 years, I've been into this work field, and you know, just trying to figure my way out as I'm moving forward in life. I have my own house. I have my own car. I make my own money. That's all I can say, honestly.
I appreciate your transparency, Antoine. So you slid in there. You used to sell drugs. So what made, I mean, happy for you, but did something happen to make you give up that lifestyle?
Um, I think I was on the highway coming back one day with my last little package, and it was 2020, right before the pandemic was going on, and when I got home, I told myself I was done. I'm like, I'm done. I'm gonna go get me a 9 to 5 and see how
Oh,
this
you
9
did
to
you go did
5.
you go to jail?
No, I never went. No, I ain't catch no drug cases, nothing like that. I mean, I caught drug cases back then, but as far as for me stopping selling drugs, I ain't catch no case for me to stop selling drugs. I just
Okay,
stopped on my own.
that's
So I literally
good.
stopped on my own, and I was done with it.
Got you. That's good. That's good. Okay. Well, we see you don't mind sharing. I appreciate
I
the
don't.
transparency. All right. So moving along. So you make 60K now.
I would think that something like that.
Okay. Does the woman have to look a certain way?
um, I like look slim, thick, pretty, petite. Looks really ain't that to me for real. Honestly, looks ain't all that. Personality. I love a woman with a beautiful personality. I love a woman with a good sense of humor. I love a female that can communicate. Somebody that's outspoken. Like so. That's it.
Okay. A woman that can communicate, outspoken. What about her money? Do she got to make a certain amount of money?
As long as she doing something good with her life, as long as she on the positive road or anything of that nature, we can make money together. Like money is it's not that big of a deal to me, honestly.
I, I want to say this. You're getting a lot of positive comments from the cousins in the comment section about being proud of you for changing your life. So,
Thank you
you
guys.
know, you are getting a lot of support from the cousins in the comment section. I see a lot of proud of in comments. All right, Antoine. So you don't care about how much money she makes?
I really don't. I make enough money. Like I feel like I know how to manage money, so I feel like I know how to manage my money as to where we can do whatever we want to do whenever we want to do it, and that's all that matters to me. I'm not trying to live like the Joneses or nobody else. I'm not. I'm just trying to be me. I live comfortable enough. Got my own place, drive my own car. I'm able to travel whenever I want to, so I'm comfortable enough as to where I know I can take care of me, myself, and I can also take care of a woman with a couple kids. So yeah.
Okay. Speaking of which, do you want more kids?
Marriage. I'm looking for a marriage, so I will probably want one, maybe two with my wife, depending on how many kids she have. But if I do date a woman, I 2 to 3 kids. She can have 2 to 3 kids at the most.
Let me ask you this, Antoine, because there are times I ask single moms this when they are mothers and they have never been married, but now moving forward, the requirement would be marriage in order to have more children. I want to ask you as a single dad, why now is marriage important before you have more kids?
Well, I always wanted to be married before I had my first one. So when the trickery came into place and I mean,
I don't like the now Antoine. I challenge you.
I'm not gonna say that. That's God. When God blessed me with my two, that's God. That was God doing. But I always wanted to be married before I had any kids. Period. But I would like to have one, maybe two, if I do get married. If it happens, if it don't, then oh well. I'm not mad at it or nothing like that. But if as far as me getting married, just to solidify my marriage, I like to have one child by the wife.
Got you.
That's it.
One thing I want to say too, let's use this as a teachable moment for men. You know, you never know if a woman's telling the truth about birth control. And the fact of the matter is, a woman does have the final say and decision if she does get pregnant, right? So if you are a man and you know you don't want no kids at this moment, your options are not having sex, or if you're going to have sex, you strap up, regardless if she says she's on a pill, regardless if she says she's on birth control. This way you can protect yourself, because I know you're gonna say trickery with your child's mom. I don't know. Maybe she did lie to you about that. I don't really know the details. But what I do know is you participated in a sexual activity willingly in order to procreate.
I was aware of the consequences that might happen.
Yes.
From this. So yeah.
So man, I don't talk to men enough in that space, but if you know you don't want no kids, strap up, because you can't always rely on the woman. I mean, just be honest, to be honest, in that realm.
And you live and you learn, so I learned my lessons from it, you know. So yeah.
You a solid man, that's why. Let's do the Kendrick here.
Oh. You know, I apologize. I ain't got too much space down here. I mean, I do have a lot of space. I All
right, okay.
All right.
I got you, Antoine.
I ain't even expect to get picked. I'm down here watching the football games. I'm sipping and everything. But I said, let me join because I'm looking for love. And Kendra always looking people love with love.
I love it. Antoine, when was your last relationship?
My last relationship was 2 years ago.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Honestly, I was intimate about 6 months ago with someone. And I really work. And when I'm off work, I spend time with my kids. So it's like I work 6 days a week, 1 week. And then the week that I'm not working 6 days a week, I'm with my kids. And it's like they keep me busy as to where I don't think about sex like that. And I really just don't even want to have sex with these females no more, unless I'm really committed to that woman right now. So I really want to get to know somebody that I can, you know, grow with, be together with. And I've been celibate for 6 months right now.
Okay. And you said with these females, you're not even turned on by them?
Nah, not at all. Not at all. I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. I'm in Detroit right now, but I live in Cleveland. But you don't have to be from Cleveland. You don't got to be in Detroit and nothing like that. Like, I'm willing to travel to get to know someone. Like, because the women in Cleveland is not really for me. Like, they don't do nothing for me. So.
What's wrong with the women in Cleveland?
They just not for me. They not. I'm not going to talk bad about all the women, but the women that I ran across, you know, down there, they just not for me. I don't even want no woman down here in Cleveland for real.
That means you're going to have to relocate.
I had no problem with that.
Okay, ready to keep it moving. All right, what are 3 flaws you have to work on, Antoine?
The 3 flaws I have to work on, honestly, man. 3 flaws. I would say my patience. I have a little, my patience. My mouth, I'm very blunt. I'm very outspoken. Like, I don't know how to sugarcoat nothing. So, and my 3rd one would be, I don't know. I think the 3rd one that I'm working on right now is still growing, still learning myself a little bit, but learning what, you know, like, not to do and like what to do. So I'm still learning myself a little bit, but that'll be it. Okay. My patience and my mouth. My mouth is very blunt. I don't sugarcoat nothing, and just learning myself again.
Right. Let me say this, and I'm wrestling with spirit about saying this before I say it, but it's nagging at me to say. So I think I said this before on the show, and it's something that will apply to you, Antoine. What's going on, Antoine?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. Something you said, and I think I hear this a lot actually, is the women in Cleveland aren't for you, and that can be fair, right? Mm-hmm. But that's actually, your reality is really your first dating pool. And If you, and this goes to anybody, if you have decided all the people in your real life are not for you, then that is the moment for you to decide how are you going to change your environment. Like, how do you, either elevate, relocate, because really, that's the people that you really, that's your truest dating pool option. And the reason I was thinking about it is I try to stay very, for plenty of reasons, I keep my private life private, but I will share this in this example. As you guys obviously know, I used to live in Chicago. I live in LA. Mm-hmm. Obviously, I was dating someone in Chicago. When I was over, I felt kind of like you. Like, I'm not going to be nobody else in the city. And that was a fact. So then it was up to me to do whatever I had to do to relocate, which I did, and now live in California and have a whole new relationship. But I often think about if I did not leave Chicago and came to LA, I wouldn't have my relationship. So I had to do my own work to get myself out of that dating pool. So I say that to everyone, because you were saying the women aren't for you in Cleveland. If for some reason you feel the same way, now your question should be, well, what am I going to do to get out of this pool?
Yeah, well, I'm actually and I'm down here in Detroit because I own the house down here in Detroit. So this always been my home away from home, and I'm not from Cleveland. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. So I was down there, boom, 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 and things happened, so it kept me down there. So I'm back up here, but I don't want to be up here neither. So I'm only in Cleveland for honestly about 30 more days before after Christmas. My man was made up to leave anyways, Ohio. I'm leaving Ohio, no ands, if buts about it after Christmas.
Got you. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. That's why you are on motion. So you are on motion. You're gonna leave because the people you're around, that's not for you. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Got you. All right. So Antoine, what's the age range you would date?
The age range I'm looking for, 30 to 45.
30 to 45. And why would women be lucky to be with you?
Oh wow! I'm fun. Like I love going out, having a good time. I'm amazing on dates. Have a great personality, a good sense of humor. Very down to earth. I'm about my money. I'm independent. I've been handling my own all my life. I consider myself financially, stable.
Okay. Now
I don't own no baggage or nothing like that.
Say one more time.
I said I don't come with no baggage or anything like that.
Okay. Your children live in Cleveland?
Yes, they does.
So even if you move, you still have to have ties there, correct?
Yes, I will. And I thought about that. So once I move, they're in school, so I just get them for the breaks. Every other weekend, I come down there and spend the weekend with them, things of that nature, because it's not gonna hurt me. My kids is my world. That's all I have. So it's not like I'm not gonna have them not in my life. So if you are able to come in my life and willing to come to my life, then you have to know that I will have to travel back down there to spend time with my kids until they up age to come and travel by themselves.
Let me tell you something. I like you, Antoine. I think, I always love, and this is with everybody, especially with men, but all people, I love people with goals that are trying. One thing I hear about you in this whole situation is you're constantly trying to better yourself. And that's all we can ever do. We all have a life. We all been through things. But to me, it shows a great character where you can be involved in something. Even go back to when you sold drugs. It wasn't that you got arrested that got you back together. You made a decision on your own before with that path. So I really admire that. And I could just tell that you're trying to be the best man you could be. So I think, listen, I admire that about you, for real talk.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, so let's do it. How could the woman reach out to you, Antoine?
Yes, ma'am.
How could the woman reach out to you?
Oh, you can hit me up. I don't know if my Facebook right there, Antoine Savage, ANTWAUN Savage right there. And my Instagram name is Detroit Dump. Straight like that. No, nothing. Just Detroit dump altogether. DUMP.
Is someone at your house? I thought I heard a doorbell.
No, this is my other phone, Kendra.
Oh, okay. You know, Kendra G, I'm nosy as hell, child. I'm thinking about background noise.
This is my working phone. Like a couple jobs probably hit me up to come do some work tonight. I do late night plumbing and everything. So when I say I do home remodeling and things like that, like I'm on call for certain little jobs and things like that. I'm actually in Detroit right now to help my guy remodel a house right now. So that's why I'm down here. I'm actually down here helping with a remodel job. So I travels to make the money. You know what I'm saying? So you need your roof done. You need your house remodeled, a new basement, a deck on your backyard. You can hit me up for that too. We travel and do those things as well.
I see what you're saying. All right, let's go. Okay. Kendra sees. I can't read all. Someone said Kendra see comments. I actually couldn't see them. I'm sitting so far back today. But either way, all right, it's fine. Keep me posted how it goes.
Oh yes, thank you. Thank you for having me on the show. I love you, Kendra. I've been watching you since day one. Thank you very much.
Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. What was I gonna say? I want to say this because so someone asked me to say I'm not talking about the app that much anymore. The app is still definitely in motion. I'm just going through a lot with the company I chose. I just and just full transparency, I wish I would have chosen another company. There's just things that I know now that I did not know obviously in the beginning, but we're pushing through. But I say this to say, and I brought that up because I've been getting a lot of interview requests because of my show, and people want me to come on and just talk about, my show and the aspect and the singles, all those things. And I've denied every interview because I'm waiting for the app to drop. But I get questions asked, like one of the questions I get asked a lot is, why do I think so many people are single? There's a lot of reasons, actually. There's a lot of reasons. But one reason is people, and this is how you know I love you, because it's my gift, but I think it's some of you guys' curse. And the gift is obviously the internet. We are engaging right now. You guys all know me because of the internet, from Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. However, you know me from the internet, majority of you. And majority of you learn me from the show, and I have a 20-year media career. And some of y'all don't even know about my radio career. All y'all know about is singles, which shows you how powerful the internet is. But what it does is it makes my show your first dating pool. I really think my show should be your second dating pool. Your real life is your first dating pool. Your real life, the people that you are around, the people that you run into in your job, in the grocery store, in the gym, in the club, wherever you are, the people that you can literally touch, that really is your first dating pool. And it's also your highest probability in dating pool. So what happens is sometimes people negate their real life and they just focus on the internet. Now, of course, we've seen it here. Love can happen on the internet. So I wouldn't be doing the show if it doesn't have a success category, but your highest probability is going to be your real life. So now, just like I told the guy, Antoine, if you don't like your real life dating pool, then now you got to change your real life. And only you can figure that out. And I'm telling you guys that because I really want you guys to have love. I really, in the end, want you guys to get to your happy ever after, or whatever you perceive that to be. And I think the basic of it is companionship. You want someone to share life with, and I sincerely want that for you too. But I think a lot of people have to do more self-reflection work. The more you do self-reflection work and have enough courage, because I want to say this though too, a lot of people don't have enough courage to do self-reflection work because it's more comfortable to always blame the outside individual. I get women up here all the time and say, well, why ain't you with your baby daddy? He a deadbeat. Well, why'd you sleep with him? Like, he was a deadbeat. I mean, you say he's a deadbeat, he's a nothing, but you slept with him and had a baby. So what does that say, right? You gotta hold yourself accountable in order for you to get that love that I really do want for you. So there you have it. Let's keep going.